Hey everybody, Ryan Kennedy here again, and today we are doing the unboxing of the May Mystery Tackle Box MTB Slam Grand Prize. First off, I want to thank all of you guys for watching my video, liking and commenting. All the support is really what won me the challenge. It was my first attempt at the MTB Slam, and I was very fortunate to be able to complete it, and just all around great footage of it, and I just really appreciate you guys for the support and helping me get the grand prize. So without further ado, let's open up the box. Now, if you're not familiar with what this grand prize is, it's Mystery Tackle Box sends out a grand prize to the best video of the Mystery Tackle Box MTB Slam, which is a challenge to catch a fish on every bait in the box. Now, the prize, what they advertise is $250 worth of tackle that they've packed up and give to the winner. So I'm going to open it up, let you guys get a glimpse at really what you're competing for. All right, this box is packed all the way full. I mean, so first impressions, really good. Right off the bat, Mystery Tackle Box decals. Definitely gonna throw those on the truck and the boat. But let's get into the lures. That's what everybody's interested in. So let's see, got a spinner bait right here, a Stanley, their compact spinner bait. Good looking shadow representation right there. Okay. Next up is the River to Sea Dahlberg Diver Frog. I've wanted to try these for a while. I've actually never thrown one, but looking forward to it. You can take it and dive it underneath the pads and it pops back up. So looking forward to giving that a try. Next up, let's see here. Reaction Strike Revolution Crankbait. Has that new computer chip bill that everybody's going to. And kind of a orange, red, kind of crawl type pattern. Good looking bait. Okay, up next is the Floating Slop Frog. Okay, I guess Slop Frog's the brand as well. Yeah, I guess it's just for kind of the really thick stuff. It's solid, soft plastic, rubberish type material. So I mean, it's gonna float really well, and I guess it just gets on top of pretty much anything. If you have really, really dense mats that a frog can't penetrate into, you don't want to put any weight on your frog to get down, and I guess you could throw this on top of it. Good color, white, your blacks and your browns are pretty much the main colors I stick to when I'm fishing frogs. Let's keep moving. Good bait right here, a Live Target lure. For those of you who are not familiar with this, Live Target is very expensive, but they make some awesome representations. I mean, the color on that thing is absolutely fantastic. Good bluegill representation, dives 5 to 6 feet, and a little crankbait. All right, a Strike King Red Eye Shad, kind of like a rattle trap, but Strike King's version of it. Let's see, we got it in Sexy Blueback Herring, real good color for Lake Lanier. Up next, a Yo-Zuri Sashimi Shad FW. Okay, it says it changes color, so I guess that's depending on the angle, but and the water and everything, just depending on which angle the fish is looking at it, it's a different color, but good looking bait. All right, up next, another Yo-Zuri. This was a Sashimi Rattlin' Vibe, and this one also changes colors, just based on the finish. Kind of like a golden shiner pattern on that one. Next up, a Terminator, just a jig, 1/2 ounce jig. Good crawl pattern right there, kind of orange. Really heavy duty hook. You have to really jack them to get a good hook set on that, but I've used these before, they're good jigs. Up next, another jig, a Big Strike. Kind of a green pumpkin red pattern, and it's in 3/8 ounce. Up next, Logic Lures, a Scented Tandem rig. Okay, so this is kind of like a double fluke rig, just with their baits on it and everything's already rigged, so you just throw it. I throw this with a dual white fluke where I'm at in Lake Allatoona and Lake Lanier, just because of the clear water. Okay, up next is the Cyclone Baits, the Big Easy spinner bait, and it is chartreuse and white. Good looking spinner bait right there. Okay, up next is the Reaction Strike. It's a buzz bait and chartreuse and white. Kind of has a bend to it. Looks like a good bait though. Okay, let's see. Camelback Jigs, 3/8 ounce with a 4/0 hook. Okay, kind of a cool weed guard on there. I'll take it out and let you guys get a better look at it. I've never seen anything like this, and also comes with replaceable weed guards. So I guess you kind of tear them up, but there you go. Just that little piece of plastic right there, and it just kind of pops down. I guess I don't know if it's supposed to always pop off, but anyway, that's just kind of a different design. Never seen that before, but looking forward to using it. Okay, another River to Sea bait. It's a lot smaller crankbait, a little floating crankbait. It says 2 inches, 5/16 of an ounce, and dives 0 to 2.5 feet. It says tungsten force, so I guess it has a little tungsten weight ball in there for weight transfer to help you get a little more casting distance. But nice crawl pattern crankbait. Okay, we've got the Wacko Jig. Okay, it is in green pumpkin and 1/4 ounce. It has a little weed guard on there, and let's see. Yeah, I guess you rig your Senko or your stick bait right through that little hole in there, and just kind of a different presentation. So, never tried those, looking forward to it. Next up is the Copper's Live Target Frog. It is a walking frog, so it's a hard bait, kind of a yellow with a white bottom pattern. Never used that before either, so give that a try, probably on the edge of lily pads or grass lines, but looks good. Up next, the Matsuo America Kinchow Minnow. Kind of a strange shape, kind of humpback, but all chartreuse with a purple top with gold glitter. Next up, the River to Sea S-Waver. Good looking hard swim bait right there. These have great action in the water. Really looking forward to it. They come with replaceable tails. If it gets torn up, it just enhances the action, a little bit softer tail. But yeah, it has Daiichi hooks, so great hooks on it. But getting ready to throw that on Lake Lanier. Another hard swim bait, the Strike Pro Flex Phantom. Good all white color. That's good at pretty much, you know, most lakes you go to, if you with a white in your hand, you can pretty much figure out if they're gonna hit it or not. But looks really good. So like I said, Strike Pro Flex Phantom. Great looking bait. Next up, great popper on the market. It's a Lake Fork Trophy Lures Magic Popper. Lots of you guys may be familiar with that. It's an awesome popper. Great feathered tail. Great small, that's a smaller one, so it's a smaller shad imitation, but really great. Got some VMC hooks, a Power Shot and 4/0. Okay. Now, if you don't know what power shotting is, that's more, I mean, I guess you could throw it on a stiffer spinning rod, but most people throw it on a bait caster, and it's kind of like a beefed up drop shot rig. So not your 8-pound line and your little, you know, size 2 hook, but this is just bigger. You could throw a big worm on it, or a creature bait, or anything you wanted to really, that you would on a 4/0 EWG hook. So if you haven't tried that, give it a try out on the ledges. Summertime patterns have kicked in. You never know what's going to trigger that school. Up next, the Castic Lure Company, the Boyd Duckett series, the jerk bait. Good looking bait, and it is in green gizzard shad. Good looking bait, got 3 hooks on it. Up next, the Stanley Ribbit Toad in watermelon red. I've used these before, great baits. Put off a good action in the water. Up next, the Big Bite Baits, 6-inch squirrel tail worm and tilapia. Great baits. If you haven't seen these, it's a worm, and then it gets skinny for a little bit and then opens up to a kind of like a floating tail. I'll open it up, let you guys see it, just in case you've never seen one before. They're really great put on a shaky head. You could even put it on a drop shot if you wanted to. But really unique style worm. It has a bend in it from the bag, but after it straightens out, they're pretty cool. Okay, next up is the KVD Perfect Plastics by Strike King. It's their Dream Shot. Okay, good looking bait. Another drop shot bait. Okay, Backwater Tackle. And this is their 3.5-inch creature, and the color is in tomato. Oh, should better look at that. Kind of like a beaver with a twin tail on the end of it. Next up, not really sure who makes this. It's just in a clear bag, but kind of like a creature. Yeah, it's kind of like a creature bait. It's just really narrow, but be a good jig trailer. Not sure who makes it, but good looking bait. Okay, we got the Bruiser Baits Diamond Tail and green pumpkin. Just pretty much your straight tail worm. I mean, just about as basic as it gets. Looks good though. 12 count. Next up, we've got the Big Bite Baits 5-inch cane thumper in real shad. Looks like a good bait. Kind of looks like a gizzard shad. Up next is the Whip-'em baits, the soft bait series, a 4-inch disc tube and watermelon with red flake. Looks really good. It has the tube's actually ribbed down along the sides there. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, another river to sea. We've got a Stand-in Yabby 100. It's a 4-piece, and it comes, they're 7/8 of an ounce. Kind of looks like it's like a pre-rigged crawl. Has little guards over the hooks there. I guess if they're really finicky and they don't want to hit a jig, but still want that crawfish pattern, if that's the case, I mean, it's even got eyes on it, so really realistic. Definitely gonna have to give those a try. Next up, the Power Team Lures 5-inch Finicky Tickler. Okay, it's in green pumpkin with light blue swirl. You can put it on a shaky head, or I'd probably drop shot it, but just because how small it is, and comes with their Hog Tonic scent. Next up, the Z-Man Baits, Elastec Lizards, pumpkin with chartreuse tail. I love using these during the spawn because sometimes if they'll, lots of people don't like to use lizards on beds because you can miss a lot of fish because they'll grab the tail and stuff. But sometimes that's what they want sometimes. So you have to get to it. And great thing about that Elastec is no matter how many missed strikes you get yanking it, you're not going to rip off the tail. The baits just stay intact for a long, long time. I mean, great baits, really stretchy. I mean, that's pretty great. Okay, last but not least, the Strike King Rage Tail 4-inch Rage Menace grub. And it's in green pumpkin sapphire. Great grubs. You can even use them as a jig trailer, put them on chatterbait or anything, but great baits. So, all of this tackle goes for just doing the MTB Slam. So when you open up your mystery tackle box and you get your little card or your Dibble Digest and you look in the back and it says MTB Slam, this is what you're competing for. I mean, loads and loads of tackle. We're going to keep you stocked for a long time. So not only are you going to get the tackle that came in your mystery tackle box, you are going to get a chance to win $250 worth of tackle. Without a doubt, a great idea to do the MTB Slam. If you don't have a boat, doesn't matter. Go do it from the bank or something. That's always an option. You just have to catch a fish on every bait, catch it on camera, post it up. Take your time with it, but I mean, just get through the challenge, and it's definitely worth posting it online, guys, and getting a chance to win the MTB Slam grand prize. But that's going to be all for this video. Lots of you guys were wondering what was in the grand prize. I know there's only a couple videos on YouTube that show the grand prize. So this just gives you an inside look at what you're competing for. But without a doubt, give Mystery Tackle Box a try. If you haven't tried them before, use the code GET499 and you'll get your first box for $4.99. Give them a try. You could cancel if you want to after that $4.99 trial period. Highly doubt you're going to want to do that because it is a fantastic program. It's like Christmas every month. Getting that box, as soon as your mailman drops it off, you're going to want to rip it open, see what all you got. Be sure to put it on camera. You can actually win a prize also by reviewing the baits and just posting your unboxing online, even if you don't want to do the slam. But definitely a good idea to do the slam if you have the time. But thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please tell your friends about my channel. Thank you guys so much for the support and helping me grow my channel. But that's going to be all for this video. And like I said, check out Mystery Tackle Box, and y'all have a great day.